D-Day was the largest amphibious invasion in military history. The death count was so high it was impossible for someone to count it up. By June 30th, over 850,000 men, 148,000 vehicles, and 570,000 tons of supplies had landed in Normandy. Though there were so many allies, America played the biggest role. The United States' instrumental role in the 1944 D-Day invasion of Normandy Beach was with significant contributions of troops, resources, and strategic support, which marked a crucial turning point in the war and led to the liberation of Western Europe from Nazi occupation. D-Day was a very secretive operation that not many people were in on. All of the beaches that they considered attacking in French were each given code names. Some of these were Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword. Many believe that this frightened German general Alfred Jody, who signed a document later saying that they surrendered. Lots think that this major win was the beginning of the downfall for Hitler. The Canadian forces in the war actually covered the most ground and did a vast amount of damage. All of the Allies played their parts very well, and that's a large reason why they claimed victory. Deception played a massive role in the win of D-Day. Without the Nazis not knowing where the Allies were going to attack, they wouldn't even have made it out of the water and onto the beach. Lots of tactics were used to carry out the deception, such as fake equipment, a phantom army, double agents, fake radios, and much more. Hitler was extremely confident in his defenses, but his army was really focused on the wrong beach. The whole D-Day operation was due to an earlier deception move using fake radio stations. The Allies brought in hackers to take control of the Nazis' equipment and trick them throughout the entire preparation up to D-Day. Eisenhower was mainly brought in to lead the army because of his various strategies and deceptions, which played a big role in these plans. There were many factors that went into the win of D-Day, but the undeniably most important was the resources that were used. By D-Day, America had shipped over 7 million tons of supplies to the UK alone. The Allies dropped over 7.2 million pounds of bombs on D-Day. More than 4,000 land craft ships were used during D-Day for transportation, and over 1.3 million tons of steel and 17 million meters of concrete were used to secure the Atlantic Wall to prevent an attack. There could be a perfect leader with amazing strategies and everything, but without resources, they are nothing. And for that reason, I think it's the most important component. America played a vital role in the huge win of the beaches in Normandy. America gave a vast majority of the resources needed to win the battle against the Nazis. Also, the USA gave men who were ready and willing to contribute to the battles to the best of their ability. America gave more than just materials and men, though. They brought their reputation to the battle. America is widely known as one of the most powerful countries in the world, and just their reputation made an impact on the battle. In my opinion, the most important thing that the USA gave to D-Day was their leader. Eisenhower was American, and without him, the entire operation would have failed immediately. It is very clear that America was a very powerful force in World War II, but especially in D-Day. D-Day set up the Allies for the rest of the war very well. It gave everyone an edge against the Nazis. France was basically considered the Nazis' second home before the invasion, but the invasion did a very good job of pushing them back. After this battle, the Axis forces, which were Germany's allies at the time, became unsure with Germany's forces and started to have little faith. This battle set up the Allies to use their air and sea power to take out the Nazis. After they got pushed out of France, they had no way for the Axis forces to help them, so they were forced to surrender under a year later. Without the D-Day invasion, the Nazis still would have been in control and most likely won the war. America and the Allied forces gave a huge hit to the Nazis when they won this battle. America was a huge factor in the entirety of World War II, so this battle really shows their vast impacts. Axis was very confident in Hitler and his powerful armies. Hitler took a massive blow by the loss of this battle, and it really started to show, and he started to respect Allied forces after. This is important to know about because it gives everyone a chance to reflect on the war as we know it, and also how to avoid things like this in the future.